So today we're going to talk about shoe boxes. That's right, today we're going to be talking about the brand Allbirds. I really dug deep, took one for the team, and ordered a pair of shoes just so I could review the box with you. I know. I really made a sacrifice here. So picked up the brand Allbirds, and the box came, no extra packaging on it, just stuck the shipping label on this. In Amazon world, we call this SIOC, or ships in its own container. And box is incredibly nondescript. It's just like it would be in the store. It's got a big sticker on the outside, so I'm assuming they use the same box for everything, at least small enough shoes like mine. So they just use this label on the outside here to identify sizing, design, and color. They're elephant grass color. And when you open these up, that's when they've just done some really simple things to distinguish themselves. So one of the very first things that you see when you lift this flap is an FSC badge. That's a good indicator of what they're about and what's about to happen. Go on their site and look around at the materials. They talk about materials left and right, the wool that it's made from, and why that's such a sustainable material as opposed to poly materials. The sugar cane that makes the soles of the shoes, the recycled content of the corrugated and paper, the bottles that make the shoelaces, even the material that makes the eyelets for the shoes. Like everything has intentionality and a story behind why it is what it is. But on the inside of the box, they didn't go crazy, didn't go over the top, but they print it. They really call out their brand. It's a really fun, kind of quirky brand. So they did some really simple things with the die cut of the box, and that's a great way to, without going over the top, to just identify yourself and really call out those values. They have this little flap here where, again, they're calling out FSC. They're talking about their premium natural materials, merino wool, eucalyptus trees, sugar cane. They have done a really great job of messaging what they're all about. And the shoes are not too bad themselves. They talk about all of the materials that make up the shoe. They talk about their lack of print on the outside. They've got some paper pulp inserts that they use in the shoes, and they've done some cool little simple things. They brought back in that line work from the brand. Their messaging on the pads of these, yeah, just on brand all the way throughout. There's no literature in here. There's no tags on the shoes. There's another little insert that divides the shoes where they continue to message. Again, they're talking about materials here. They're talking about the return process and exchange. You go to their website and do that if you need to. I think what we can learn from somebody like Allbirds is they've made some really strategic, simple decisions. Didn't go over the top, didn't go crazy expensive with their packaging, but they made it on brand. They made it reflect their values, their quirkiness. I think something else that we can learn from them is the way that they've messaged. They've chosen to be really intentional about the materials and the sustainability. And so they didn't just like hide it under a bush. They put it everywhere. It's all over their site. They talk about it. It's on the packaging. They want you to know and make informed decisions and understand the materials and the products that you're buying. And so they're getting out there and messaging. They're not just making that decision and then hiding it. So I think, yeah, kudos to Allbirds. And I did try those on a minute ago, and they're comfy. Kudos to Allbirds for just really simple packaging that reflects who they are as a brand. And you're welcome for the sacrifice.